Welcome to Neppy Invest the World. So my second video of the day, fairly volatile day as we sit here. I'm getting towards the end of trading day in Australia. Overall market last time I looked was down about 2.2%, but when I looked at my portfolio, I did notice one company that was bucking the trend, and that company was Nitro Software. They are a fairly new company, only listed on the ASX in about December for around $1.60. But we do see of the chart on the right that they've been going up since then on the general part, but it got down to 80 cents in the height of the COVID crisis. So the question is, when I asked myself, I saw it was up, why is Nitro up 6% when the overall market is down 2%? So some possible reasons. These are not all the reasons. So it's not a comprehensive list. So the most likely one is a positive announcement. So on a day like this, if you do see a share price going up, a positive announcement by the company is a possible reason. The other two are just gyrations of the market and momentum or sentiment. They sort of go hand in hand, those two. But it does sort of occur, these two things. I've been following BrainChip today, and at one point it was up to like 95 cents and it fell to 67 cents. And now I think it's back up to over 70 cents right now as I speak. So a BrainChip is all about momentum and sentiment, and those momentum and sentiment can swing in a day or so. And the fourth reason is a recommendation from investing service. Now these are, as I mentioned, this is not a comprehensive list. It could be some insider information that some insiders are buying. It could be a large fund is buying, or it could be many reasons. So let's go through all these possibilities one by one. So possible announcement, this is easy to check. Just go to the announcement list, and so this is the announcements, or the most recent announcements, and the last announcement was on the 1st of September, and the last market sensitive or price sensitive announcement was when they released their half-year results on 25th of August. So no announcements today for Nitro, so that can't be the reason. Durations of the market or momentum sentiment. A big clue for me actually in discussing this is the large spike in volume. You can see that on the bottom there. So 3 million shares have been traded today. Usually, especially the last month or so, it's been trading between 500,000 and a million. So a large spike in volume suggests to me it either was a large fund buying or there was an announcement. We already know there was not an announcement. So it's not really momentum or sentiment. You can just see here, going back to middle of August, actually it's been going down, just a general down, back towards the 50-day moving average. So no real sentiment driving this or momentum. There's been something else at play. So the last one was recommendation from investing service. So what I've got now, instead of doing a J chart, which I showed you on the previous page, this is a minute chart. So just looking at the price movements per minute, you can see the market opened up at 10 a.m. here. Actually did open down towards $2.10 just because a lot of people a bit nervous at open today, so they decided to sell out. It did rise to about $2.20 and then just leveled off at $2.20 up until right on midday, where you saw a massive spike in price and a massive spike in volume. So was there an announcement released? Well, we already know there was an announcement released. Was there a big fund buying? Well, the fact that this happened right on midday is a little bit of a giveaway. So services will typically release their recommendations to their members at an easy to remember time. So they'll just say on Wednesday, the 8th of September, whatever today is, we're going to release our, not September, we're going to release our September pick of the recommendation at midday, just so their members know that at midday they'll get an email or a text or something about their recommendation. And this is all the giveaways of that sort of scenario. So the price just went off its nut. Went from about $2.17 all the way to $2.50 in probably, what was that, 10 minutes or so. And that was members of this recommendation site, service site buying on bulk. A lot of these recommendation sites don't actually like that because they don't buy until after they've recommended. So they may not have been happy with this, but the price has fallen away. And a lot of these recommendation or service sites will recommend don't buy as soon as you see the announcement, just wait for the price to get to a certain range. And we might see an increase in buying over the next few days if it's in that range. I won't say what I actually have confirmed that this was a recommendation from an investing service. I won't name who it was, but it has been confirmed that a service did release this as a recommendation right on midday. That's all for NEP Investor World. Hope you learned a little bit, but today, look, I'm not a professional advisor, so I'm doing this just for fun, just to learn some stuff. If you do need some professional advice, make sure you speak to a professional. That's all for NEP Investor World for this episode. Hope to speak to you soon. Later.